Hello, hello. This is Claudia with Olivos Art Studio, and I am wishing you a most happy new year if you celebrate this new year. Now, today is a very special day as we will be using for the first time our Thivu book. So I am super excited. I think this is a little bit too close. Let's see. I think that might be better. I'm actually going to be looking at this on my laptop and see how we could do this. But I'm so excited. Welcome, Caitlin, Cece, Elena. Who else is here? Welcome. Hello, SSTs. Hello. Welcome. I hope that you are all doing fabulous. This is an interesting way to see it. I have the computer, my laptop over here so that I can get a little bit more like what you see. And that'll be good. That will be good. Moving on. So this is our first day. Oh, I'm so excited. So first of all, I would like to... Hello, Caitlin. Are you excited about your trip coming up? Hello. I want to go ahead and kind of... I'll wait a little bit more until some more people get here. I want to do so many things today. I'm so excited. I am so excited. It is a very special day. I want to send out all our love to Esther as she recovers at home. Let me know, how can you hear me okay here on this awesome looking microphone? So our sweet soul sister Esther, she is recovering at home. She's happy to be home. She is feeling nausea and a headache. Last time I heard from her, she wasn't sure she'd be able to join us today because of that. So we can send her all our love and prayers. Have her in your thoughts. Send her good vibes, good healing vibes to her lungs, and for pressure to release in her head so she can rest. And nausea is, I always think, I don't know what's worse, the nausea or the headache. And so, let's just send her all our love so she doesn't have to go through any of that and she can be fully recovered. Yes, prayers to her. Thank you. So prayers to her and anyone else and everyone else we send prayers to where it is needed. I do have a few announcements before we begin. I'm really not sure how we will be doing this moving forward. I do know that I will be uploading these on Mondays to YouTube. I will be coming on a TikTok, several times a week, on Thursdays to present new work. Those might also be on Instagram, but Mondays will be the only one that I know of these type of broadcasts that I will be uploading to YouTube so that we can all do the book together, okay? And I am so open to all of your feedback as we work through this, all right? The other thing I want to address is, please be patient. Continue to be patient. I know you've all been so patient so far, but I'd like to ask you to please continue to be patient as we have been working really hard to get these books done. And they've been for our group, so very small, just for us here. But it did take a lot of time as we are not printers, so there were a lot of things to learn with that. And then the beautiful bundles for the goddess for the year for Yellow Tara also took a lot of time. We're hoping that you will all have them by Wednesday because they were shipped on Saturday. Okay, all of them went out Friday and Saturday, so you should all have them. Then excuse me. And then the other thing for your sculptures, those of you waiting for sculptures, please remember that it takes a long time to pack them. Sergio has to build special boxes for them. We wrap them carefully. It takes a long time. He specifically asked me to ask you to just keep that in mind, that it takes a long time to pack them. What is this? I believe I just found a part to a Lego. I sure did. Why? When my son is grown. Well, it's probably not a Lego. This is like a hammer or something. Probably one of Sergio's toys, actually. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and light some incense as we invite our sacred mothers and goddesses, ancestors, God, Goddess, all that is spirit, all benevolent beings. Not yet. We ask for guidance. We thank you for guidance, Spirit, for your guidance in this beautiful, beautiful cards, this oracle that you have given us. For my soul sisters, for us to be able to connect in community. I'm so excited, and to be able to evolve in our own individual paths with this. And if anybody's watching and you'd like to join us, the download for the book is only $5. And you can also purchase it from us. Now, because it is our first day, I was led to do a little protection. Actually, we're going to do it right here. There's only one of you. Yes, there's one of me and one of Sergio. And the thing is that, we're artists. Spirit tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, we need this to be made into an oracle deck, and I will guide you. It's literally, I had the message and I didn't know anything about it. And then I was very skeptical, and with every painting that I made, the goddess came through, spirit came through. I was very skeptical, and with every painting that I made, the goddess came through, spirit came through. We are not perfect. We make mistakes. We did make a mistake this season, which hurt one of our followers, and that has had me really sad and upset. So I'd like for to remind you all, please, if we ever make mistakes on an invoice or something that we send you, please just contact me right away, and know that we love you. We love you so much, and whatever happens like that, it's never on purpose. A thing that I've shared a couple of times is that, because it's not an excuse, but it is an explanation, is that Sergio has severe ADHD. So he's on the autism spectrum, and he's in charge of all our stuff. He's an incredibly intelligent, brilliant human being, but he's extremely forgetful. Okay? So, he forgets things, and even things that are important to him, like food. So it's not personal. Please know that. We will, I know Lulu, you probably got an email from us because he accidentally charge Lulu twice for a deck, and by the way, Lulu's not the one that I'm talking about here. It's somebody else that was very hurt about something that he forgot to remove from the invoice, an error that was made on the invoice and it wasn't removed, and this person was really hurt. And it absolutely in no way is this ever personal. And I've been really sad about this because it reminded me, and as I tell you, I'm going to put this, and this is what I was led to do, do a candle of protection for our sacred mother, our soul sister tribe, sacred mothers, and goddesses oracle deck circle soul sister tribe, for our soul sister tribe. So I'm going to put both of these stickers on this protection candle. Last year there was a mix-up. Someone bought something for somebody in our tribe, and then the giftee changed their mind, and then there was a delay in us getting it done, just like there's a delay now. Every holiday, you all, it takes a while for us to get everything out. It doesn't get out as quickly as the rest of the year, or anything that's like a sculpture or an altar. Those kinds of things just take longer. But that was very upsetting last year, and it ended up causing a rip. It just was not good, you all. So I've been thinking about this yesterday and today, and I did want this to be the focus of today. I feel that we are really like, this is it. Formally, we're starting our Soul Sister Tribe. We've got our logo now, and I said we're gonna get lighters with the little thing, remember, for everybody and anybody that's part of our tribe, okay? Unless you're overseas, because unless you can pay for shipping then, but you're gonna get one of these. So if you're new with me and I don't know you, maybe you're gonna download this and join us, shoot me an email, and we're gonna be sending this little gifts, because this is it. We are starting, but I want us to be very, very very open to one another, with one another, very supportive, no mean girls, no mean people in our group, right? And just a love. It's a community, a circle of support. Sisters are not always great, in the human being, in the world, and some biological ones and everything, but we're gonna be awesome. Our group is going to be awesome. Soul Sister Tribe, hanging in together, hanging out together, supporting one another through things without any resentments or bitterness or all that stuff that can infiltrate a group, right? So right now, I just want to ask Spirit, our ancestors, and specifically our sacred mothers and goddesses, the sacred feminine energy that call me forth to do and channel this oracle, and also to have a circle of support for women. And I thank you for this, and I thank you for your protection. And I have Black Tara here, Black Tara for protection. Black Tara is used in the entrance of temples, of Buddhist temples, to protect the sacred space, from anything bad, even evil eye. Okay? And we are out in public, here in TikTok and YouTube, we are out in public. So we need this protection, and I declare it, so mote it be. This is our protection for my soul sister tribe, for our soul sister tribe, for our sacred mothers and goddesses oracle deck, and everything that we will share as we grow in this beautiful sisterhood. Amen, a woman, and a ho. And I'm going to cleanse the space with some sage, pine, chamomile, and what is this? Eucalyptus. I bought this in Chile. So this is sage from Chile. This is cinnamon, bay leaves, made by this beautiful, beautiful woman who hosts her own women's circles. It doesn't burn great, but it does smell good, and it has all her beautiful intention for protection. Yes, unconditional love and spiritual growth. Juanita, welcome. Welcome, Juanita. Melody. Hello, Juanita. Come together with compassion and kindness. Yes, support is so necessary. Absolutely. And that's, we all need that. Oh, that's okay. Melody, I'm glad you're here. I don't know if you were able to hear anything of what I was sharing and saying, but the main thing is for us to remain with one another. This is the inauguration of a more official Soul Sister Tribe with our logo and all. Everybody's welcome. Like I said, you can download our tribe workbook for only $5. And even the planner, I think the planner we have it for $9. And so we are doing protection for our group, protection for each one of us in this group. I say that those of us who are here, we're the godmothers. One day we will be the grandmothers of this group, right? I want to welcome new people in. Eventually, I want us to grow and to really support one another without any bad feelings, no resentments, only love, peace, and joy. And to do this, you all, we need to have communication, okay? We need to have good communication. I have decided to not to do the Patreon. I've decided to be more active in the Facebook group instead. I'm not being able to do lives, but I'm not in the Facebook group enough as it is, and doing a Patreon makes no sense because then it'll definitely be too much. And I just really want to be more, for us to be more, not just for me to be more available, for all of us to be more available for one another. So I am going to go through. I know that some of you said you wanted to be part of the WhatsApp group. I am going to start that. We have, you can do up to 250 people in a WhatsApp group. I mean, honestly, if we get to, a good amount, I would switch to something else. But for now, we're so small, that makes sense. We could do videos, we can chat, we can do all kinds of things in the immediate. Okay, if you're not familiar with it, you will love it. It's free. Okay. You rushed home. Aw, so glad. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do the WhatsApp. So if anybody's interested, I don't know, Caitlin, maybe you can help me with knowing how to set it up. I know you're super busy with the baby and your trip, but if you get a chance, you probably know more about that than I do. If you do, let me know. But the main thing is, for us to be strong in that vibration of love with one another, building each other up, an amazing connection. That is what we're doing here. Welcome, Soul Sister Tribe. This is it. This is it. Welcome. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to burn this candle. Again, this is Black Tara for protection for our group. And here is the little logo for our group. So we are being protected as we begin this beautiful group. And we have all our blessings from the Andes with this sage. It's sage, pine, chamomile, bay leaves, and I think that's it. I smell the chamomile. So nice. Okay, and because it is a super special day, we are opening up a goddess candle. This is from our shop. They're so special, so you'll see me using, like a regular white tea light candle because these are so amazing, but this is a worthy event. They smell so good. They smell so good. I need to order some more. All right, so a blessing for us as we begin our journey together with the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Study Circle. All right, are we ready? Hello, is it Katie or is it Katie? Katie? Welcome, Katie. Thank you for liking the live. This is our first day working with our workbook. If you want a workbook, they are available for, what did I say? I think $5 download, or you can order one from us. And there is, let's see, I want to light this. Oh, here it is with a match that I've already used for protection. Thank you, Sacred Mothers and Goddesses. Thank you, all that is, Spirit, our ancestors, for this beautiful group. Thank you for the oracle that helps us in our everyday, for the messages that we get from these beautiful archetypal energies. We thank you for the messages today. Thank you for my beautiful soul sisters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I lost my job. Oh, Katie, I'm so sorry. Of course, Katie, you can join us. We've never used the workbook. We've been doing this for, I don't know how many years? Since COVID, I believe. The cards came out, yeah. The cards came out then, but I didn't get them then because I was stuck outside the country. So, but I was using my other deck. Gee, so it's been like 5 years. So we've been always doing it without the book. This is just our first time. And you can always send me a DM, Katie. And we did have them available for only $3. So I can make that available to you, the download. So just send me a DM. want everybody to be able to take part in it. You can just download it in black and white. You can print things from our website to put on there. New year, new adventure. Absolutely. When I had my job cut, I was adjunct faculty, and I had my job cut, and that's when that's when I said I'm gonna do a Kickstarter for this oracle, and I just said, Spirit, if you want this to be out there, you want me to be making these paintings, because this was not my thing at all. Painting goddess, I've always been connected to spirit, but goddess was not my thing. And I said, if you want it to happen, and here I am, so if it hadn't been for the fact that I got laid off, I would have continued, painting and showing what I was doing before, and doing my gallery stuff and teaching. But so big new opportunity. And let's see what messages there are for you today, Katie, here. Yes, a great way to look at it. Okay, so we have our notebook, right? And so in our notebook, I should probably move the candles a little bit. Move some of the things out of my way. There's so many smells. Okay, so in the notebook, I still need to write down my name, my phone number. It's really, I think it's important, and your address, because if you go somewhere with this and you lose it, chances that someone will mail it back to you are big. Okay, so the page that we do here on the live is this one. Then there's this page that you do during the week, and then there's lined paper here. And then in the back, by the way, you have some more lined paper and some blank paper. And here is where you could do things like right now, if you wanted to do a vision board for the year, if you want to do sigils. I want us to do something for the new moon. Okay, but this is the page we will work with right now. All right, so I need to let you know, though, that we already have, I told you last week that I was going to pull the goddess for the week before the live, because I wanted to sit with her for a little bit, and so I did. I pulled the goddess this morning, and I should have an altar card with me here, but I'm looking around and I can't find it. But our goddess of the week is Goddess Psyche. So let me find her here. Let me find her in my here, because I can't see where I have her altar card. But Goddess Psyche, here in my deck, she showed up with a message of trusting your intuition. Where is she? So, trusting your intuition. And Goddess Psyche, as you may know or not know, Goddess Psyche was a human, right? And then she was turned into a goddess. So Goddess Psyche is also, I guess because I pulled her today, I didn't leave her in here. Oh, here she is. Okay. Need to do a little bit of covering up right here for TikTok. Okay. So here we go. There are two figures, because remember, you have to look at the image too, right? Unfortunately, here on TikTok, we do have to be careful with some things, but there are two female figures here in their birth suits. And then here's the image of a Psyche. Now, the message again of Psyche is to trust your intuition. It is also a message of courage. And often, and when we trust our intuition, we do have to have courage, right? Because the things around us may not be up, on the same vibe, same looking the same as what our intuition is telling us that's going on, right? So that's one of the messages from Psyche. You love Psyche? Aw. Why do you love Psyche? What insight do you have? So this is a study group, right? So let's talk about it. So I'm going to go back here. So in your book here you have stickers. If you downloaded your book, you don't have stickers, or maybe you do, because you could print them on sticker paper, or if you downloaded it and they're not like stickers, you can cut it out and glue it, right? Here's Psyche. Okay. Yay! Alexa, drum roll. Yeah, I can only hear the drum roll. But yay, I'm excited. I'm excited. This is our first one, first sticker ever to go down. I worked so hard on these, you all. And thank you to Rodrigo, who helped with all of this. And he still has to help me more with my other book when I go to Chile. So, the other journal. So, I'm excited. Yay, here is Psyche. So she is the sacred mother and goddess for this week for the collective, okay? So now, as we're speaking on Psyche, and I was going to use a pencil. I heard, and since then I've heard more people, so I guess it's becoming like a thing now, but it makes total sense to use a pencil. Use a pencil when you do sacred stuff. Now, a problem is that a pencil, you eventually will erase it. But I love the fact, yes, it's wood. I love wood. I love nature, the dryad, the energy within this beautiful wood. So I'm going to use a pencil. You don't know too much about her. Well, let me tell you the story. She does go through so much, right, Caitlin? They're based on Greek mythology. The story of Psyche is the suit of cups. Oh, I don't know anything about tarot card, so I don't know what the suit of cups is. But you see, there's more stuff that I need to learn. But Psyche, so Psyche was a mortal. She was a mortal being. And she was said to be more beautiful than Aphrodite. More beautiful than, and I just happen to have Aphrodite covering her. That's funny. More beautiful than Aphrodite. So, the worshippers of Aphrodite began to worship Psyche, who was a mortal. And so Aphrodite was mortified, and she decided to send her son Cupid to get rid of her. Now, Cupid is also known by Eros, and there's different versions of how it is that Cupid was going to take her down. Some stories say that he went to shoot her with an arrow, but he saw her and fell in love. Other stories say that he went to shoot her with an arrow, but instead, I shouldn't use that word here on TikTok. It's a story TikTok. But instead, he ended up, getting the arrow himself, and then he fell in love with her. But, we already know that she was like the most beautiful human, even more beautiful than Aphrodite, so I don't think he needed that arrow. I think he just saw her, and the way that men are, he's like, oh. So they get married, but Aphrodite is absolutely not okay with this. And wait, I'm losing the story. So Aphrodite decides that she wants to curse Psyche, right? And there's just so many different different versions of the story. So let me tell you one that kind of goes to this end, because they all go to the same end. Okay, so one of the stories is that she was to be cursed to marry basically a monster, and that an oracle said that, but an oracle didn't say that. This was just a rumor to, make her basically to put a hex on her, right? And because she knew that, she actually thought that she had married a monster, and Cupid told her not to ever look at him because he didn't want her to be in love with him just because of his looks, because she had always wanted to fall in love and marry for true love, not for status or anything. So he didn't want her to see him. And if she looked at him, then the spell and the magic and everything would be broken by which he had been able to marry her. And I know I'm losing parts of the story. Wait. So then she does see him. She does. Her sisters come over. Her sisters are jealous. They see his gorgeous, and they are jealous. So they want their sister to lose this hot god, literally. And they tell her, sneak up. You're basically sleeping with a monster. You've got to look at him. And so she goes with the candle that night to look at him, because he would only show up at her place at her bedroom at night. And when she peeks at him and she sees he's gorgeous, she happens to spill wax on him. He wakes up, and then he disappears, and she is banished and everything. And she is devastated, and Zeus takes pity on her, where Aphrodite says, okay, but I will let you, get him back, but you have to do all these impossible tasks to get him. And she was a mortal, she was a human being, and they gave her like these impossible tasks to do. And there's a reed that talks to her and helps her out. There's an eagle that helps her out. So all these magical events happen, and she ends up being able to, she ends up dying before she ends up being able to be seen for how much she really loved Cupid, and how much courage she had to do all these things, how she followed her intuition to accomplish all these tasks. And then she gets her love back, the love of her life back, and they live happily ever after. Cups are all about your emotions. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure she had all the emotions, losing your lover because you peak. And then she was not supposed to look at, she was given the secrets of beauty, and she was not supposed to look at that, and she looked at it, and that's where she ends up being basically unalived and then brought back. And you know what an interesting thing about Psyche is, that the story of the Beauty and the Beast is based on the story of Psyche. Did you know that? Did you all know that? So Psyche she's a goddess of the soul. She's a very soulful goddess. Like I said, and she had, while she was mortal, even though she was like the most beautiful woman in the world, and she could have had any man, she refused to marry except for true love. So she's an idealist. She's a soulful goddess. She's a courageous goddess. She follows her intuition. She follows her heart. Yeah, very watery, right? All about your emotions. Ah, no wonder there's so much water. Interesting. I understand my own, because they come forth how they want to be painted, and yes, she's very watery, lots of emotions. Interesting. So, for me, what I'm going to write down here is what comes up for me is following your intuition with courage. Now, you write down whatever it is that you get from it. Follow your. I'm not going to say it out loud, so you can do yours. And also determination. I mean, I told you her story like so spotty. I think next week I will make notes and read for you. Um, but she had to be very, very courageous and very determined to get what she wanted, which was the most, you know, gorgeous. I mean, she wanted true love. What truer love than Cupid? He's like the epitome of true love. So I think too, it's follow your dreams. Oh, follow your dreams to me also, because that's what she really wanted. Follow your dreams and follow your dreams with determination. I already wrote that down. Fearlessly. Follow your dreams fearlessly. Right? What do you get from that? Anybody getting anything from that? Um, Also, she had all these horrible things that she was going with the flow too, right? Because so she was going with the flow, but then she didn't trust. She listened to gossip. She listened to gossip, so she was flowing. So stay on your course. Stay on your course. So on your path, okay? Stay on your path. Be like, ignore naysayers and gossip. Gossip seems to be the main one here. Anything else? Anybody? Anybody getting anything from that? All right. Well, if nobody else is getting anything else from that, we will move on. So the second part to this will be a goddess from a pick a card. So I will lay out 3 cards. All right. And today we're working with snakes. So 1, 2, and remember that your cards all work together. So you've got Psyche with intuition. How is that going to go with the card that you choose here? And then I will pull a personal card for you. So we have a pink snake here, pink lavender. It's more like as pink lavender. Okay. And then we have this clear organite snake. And then we have a green one. This green one participated in all our holiday activities. she's got holiday energy there. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Let me know which one you're choosing. Take a deep breath. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for your messages for my sisters. Clear snake, first one, green. All right. First one would be this pink one. So if you got the pink one, we have evolution. We have Gaia, really. Let me correct myself. We have Gaia. So remember to lead with the image. The energy for this oracle with Gaia is one reminding you or encouraging you, etc., about your own personal evolution. However, her coming up for you might mean something totally different. And each time it changes, it should change. So what does this image mean to you today? I was going to say I forgot to pick one, but I just picked one in my head. Okay. So then you would put your sticker here, and then you will write down your impressions. For the second card, the clear snake, we have white Tara. White Tara. Again, the energy is one for health, basically. This is the basic energy for this oracle. However, look at the image and see what she is saying to you today. Thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Okay, and the green snake. Oh, we have a priestess. We have a priestess. I need to get my little stickers. This is the one that I chose as well. Priestess of the Healing Waters. That's really interesting. So I didn't think about two cards for one, because whenever we get the priestess, we get another card, okay? So, Priestess of the Healing Waters. Let's see. Let's get some clarity with which goddess goes with that. Oh, we don't have a goddess. We have embrace the sacred feminine. Priestess of the Healing Waters. Embrace the sacred feminine. Get closer. To me, what does it mean to you all when you get this one? When I get this one, to me, it just reminded me to do more of this, basically. No, that's not true, because sometimes it's reminding me to hook onto that energy when I am, have been really stressed out and I need to soften a little bit, be in that Yemaya, in that Mother Mary energy, be embraced by that. And then we have Artemis. So I pull until I get a goddess with it. I've never had, I have gotten more than one priestess though. But so those with the green snake, we have Priestess of the Healing Waters, Embrace the Sacred Feminine, and we have Artemis. So there's a lot to unpack there. Okay. So I imagine, if you like me got these, you could choose what it is that you want to put here. I am going to choose, I don't know what I'm going to choose. I think I'm just going to write them down, and I'll see with my personal card. Priestess. I'd love to know what everybody else is doing and thinking. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull your personal cards so we can, well, you can pull it all together during the week. Psyche with white tarot, lots of healing. You're shuffling your cards. Are you pulling cards? I love it. I need to learn to shuffle. I need to learn to shuffle. To learn to shuffle. Thank you. Thank you, sacred mothers and goddesses. Thank you to this oracle for your messages, for this beautiful soul sister tribe. Everybody is welcome. No mean girls allowed. Yes, we will pull one for Esther too. Please don't let me forget to pull one for Esther if someone wants to choose a number for her. You've been practicing your shuffling? All right, I need to practice my shuffling. I've not practiced my shuffling ever. Esther and Lulu. Yeah, Lulu's not here. Where's Lulu? Three for Lulu, two for Esther, one for Esther. All right, we'll do two and one for Esther, so she can spend some time unpacking. Let me see. What, when you shuffle them like this, do you shuffle them like you take them like this and then you go like that? I need to watch some videos. Because when you do that, they come up upside down. Right? Like I've got a whole bunch of them going upside down if I do that. You do the slide method. That's why I'd love to do a slide method. I love it when people go, that's crazy cool. It's the start, yeah. Yeah, I do the kid method. The way I usually do it, yeah. Speaking of that, okay, you know, you're going to get your everybody who purchased the kit, the Yellow Terra kit, or bundle gift set, or what did we name it? Anyhow, your pull for the year. It's really interesting. Sergio came to check with me. He's like, did you know? He's like, so this person is like, a few of you got Yellow Terra. At first I was like, what? I mean, Yellow Terra is our goddess of the year. But then so one person got it. I was like, oh, they got Yellow Terra. But what can I do? I mean, Spirit, I'm shuffling. Spirit wanted Yellow Terra for this person. So they're going to get 2 Yellow Terra mini cards oh well, I've got to listen, I've got to obey spirit. I can't just like willy-nilly, oh well, no, I don't want her to get two. She'll get a different one. I can't do that. I listen to spirit, right? And lo and behold, 3 of you are getting yellow Tara. That. Yes. Yeah, it does work with Oracle decks, Caitlin. I created this without reversals, but now I have been doing reversals. I think I started doing reversals last year, and I found that they're pretty good. Wait, I need to go back up. Oh no. I can't go back up to see the numbers. Oh yeah, I can. Sorry. Stay calm. I think the first one was Elena, right? Okay, so this is for Elena. Thank you. Sacred Mothers, Goddesses, Ancestors, for a card for my sister Elena. 1 and 2. Fearless authenticity. Fearless coming up twice today. Okay. Melody, thank you so much for your gifts. That's so sweet. I haven't seen yet what the red powder is for. I remember you talking about it. But I'm gonna read. I know that you posted about it in the group. Thank you. And anybody's, welcome to join our group. Caitlin, you're in our group? Yeah, you are. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ah. And I really feel this for you, Melody. I really felt this for you when we were putting together the little, your little kit, your inner child kit. Eine, reclaim joy. That was Snoopy making all that noise coming up here. 6 for Cece. Thank you, Sacred Mothers, Goddesses, Ancestor Spirit, for Cece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White Tara. White Tara comes out again. White Tara, wanting to be seen. Did anybody else have the green snake? I'm curious to see what Cece's going to use of all the ones we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Caitlin. Sacred Mothers, Goddesses, Ancestors. For Caitlin, now that she's traveling this week, we send her lots of peace and safety. And look what you have! Celebrate life, Caitlin. Celebrate life. It's great. You're getting on. Yeah. I'm not going to go into it because it's private stuff. Actually, I don't know if I should be saying it, but it's a week for you to celebrate life. It's a good week. It's a good week. It'll be awesome. Happy for you. All right. 3 for Lulu. Thank you, Sacred Mothers, Goddesses. Spirit for a message for our sweet Lulu. She's such a sweet support and encourager. We pray that she is okay. And I have Kali. Kali actually just jumped out. Just jumped out for her. I didn't even count it, but so we'll do one where we'll count. So we'll do, she has Kali, and then we have 1, 2, and 3. Kali and embrace the sacred feminine for Lulu. I'll write it down. Okay. And then Esther's going to get 2 also because we have 2 from Melody and 1 from Cece for Esther. And we're sending her all our love, our good vibes, lots of Suli's healing energy, White Tara health and longevity, all the energy of that Ixchel with her sweet, sweet energy too for healing for Esther. So we have 1 and 2. Hope with the meat that, whoa. Esther. Okay. Hope. Demeter. Demeter, not hope. Demeter. Okay, so if you're just joining, I know I have 11 new messages to read. I am up on the messages because I'm still looking at numbers. So I'm looking at 1 for Esther. Oh, it's an upside down one. Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene upside down. So how would we read an upside down one, right? Well, first of all, always look at the images. You know, what does it say to you? That's the number one thing. But then what is the energy of the oracle for Mary Magdalene? For this oracle is courage and visionary. Now she's got that big sister energy. So if it's like this, it can mean different things. Like, you know, maybe if you are someone who has things to share that are out of the ordinary, that's what a visionary is, right? Then you might be holding back a little bit. Same thing with courage. Maybe there are things that you need to you know, put yourself out there, have more of that Psyche energy, and you are holding back more. Okay, so that would be like an upside down card. I do the slime, do. Priestess of the Healing Water. I think I'm missing some messages. I am going to upload this to TikTok. Yes. I see. Why can't I scroll up? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Cece, for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay, you're still not there. Yeah, get in there, Caitlin. Get in the Facebook Live. Cece, I meant that the green snake was on, what did I mean when I said about green Tara with a green snake? I don't know what I said, Cece, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what I was saying, that you and I are going to have to, I wanted to know like who else had picked the green snake because we have a lot to unpack with all that. Just remember, when you do this, you do it just like you do with a dream, okay? You look for symbolism. You see what are the things at first, or not just like you do with a dream, actually. But in a dream, you look for symbolism. In this, you will look for symbolism. You also look at certain things that have meaning to you. But the first things that you have to look at is what jumps out. You know, what jumps out at you. Grab onto that. Okay, so I'm going to do 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I have Athena. I have Athena for wisdom and knowledge. The first thing that jumps out at me with this card actually is the fact that this card already came out for me recently. Might have been the last time. And you know, and I'm just going to be really honest, you know, being here on TikTok or whatever platform that I might be on, and I know I'm not the only one this happens to, but you know, we get that imposter syndrome. We get that, you know, I don't know enough. Who am I? What do I know? That's the first thing that jumped out at me for me. So that's what I'm going to write down here. I'm going to write down Athena, because also here, wait. Yes, right here on this page, right here, it will say here, what are your first impressions of the card? Now, it says here, my 3 cards for the week are, first things that jump, obviously here I'm going to write 5 cards, first things that jump out at me. So for me, with Athena, I'll write that here on the 3rd line. Athena, the first thing that jumped out at me, I'll just, you know, I'll go more into it on my own later, but to remember, it's like that imposter syndrome, like who am I to be doing this? I'm not a psychic. You know, and you all hear me always saying that I channel the card. What am I doing here? So that's sort of like what I'm feeling from Athena, and I look forward to seeing how it's all going to come together. So now I'll go to the back of my book, and I will get my sticker, and then I'll see what's going to be my other sticker. Don't forget, we're going to have these available for download. So if you run out, we'll have them available for sale and then for download so you can print your own. See? So then I have to figure out what will go there, and I will fill this in. Now, I would encourage you to fill these in while we're doing the live, or right after we're finished, so it's fresh in your head. And then the other things you can do later. But this one is good for you to do it today. Oh, there's a green something with white Terra. Let me know if there's anybody else that would like a card pulled. I don't know if Katie is still here, but I'd be happy to pull a card for you. The green with white Terra. I think it's the background. That what you mean? That's background right there. Could be a snake. Could be. But that's where I say, you know, you go by what you see. So if your first impression, you saw a snake, then that is your first impression that you write down. And you picked the green snake, and then you saw a green snake. So what does that mean? What does that mean to you? You know, and you might say, I don't know, that means nothing to me. Well, think about it a little bit. If I think about it a little bit, first thing that I think about for me, like green means money. I do a lot of, when I do money spells, I use a green candle. Green means nature. Green means new beginnings. And then you think about, what does a snake mean? Obviously, I love snakes. Snakes mean sacred feminine. We got the card, embrace the sacred feminine. We also got the card about healing. What do snakes also signify? Healing. There's healing on this card. The white tarot card is all about healing. But the snake around the staff, which we know it symbolizes goddess Asherah, the curanderas, the sacred feminine, all the women, they were the curanderas, the healers, and this is also signifies healing. It's also protection, right? It is also very sensual, so you think about whatever, all those things. Yes, the first card is the goddess for the collective right here. So it says it right here, goddess for the collective, and then this will say goddess from pick a card, and then this one is your personal pull. Now I'm going to go ahead and because I'm going to be downloading this, so if anybody else would like the figure in front, well, White Tara is a Hindu goddess. She's a Buddhist goddess, and so that is a bodhisattva. That is a bodhisattva right there. A Buddha. Let's see the ears. That is a bodhisattva. So the meanings for the bodhisattva, that would be embracing the sacred, because that's that's their thing, is helping others. That's also curandera energy, right? Helping others, being in a state of meditation and bringing this kind of, like, they are themselves kind of like portals of positive energy to the world. That is one of the ways that the Buddhists see their mission in the world, right? Helping the world to be more of a positive place. All right, so if nobody else wants a card, I'm going to pull a card for anybody who was not able to make it today. So this is a personal card for anyone who was not able to make it today. And jumped out, and I cannot believe it's Bastet, because I've been thinking about Ruthie this whole time. I was thinking, Ruthie, she is so happy that we've gone, that we're official, that we have a book now, that we have a logo. And I was thinking about Bastet, and this is the card for those of us who are not here with us right now. Oh, my goddess, and Ruthie, for sure. Ruthie, you are always with us. I had the Bastet sculpture in my hand to bring it up here, and I was carrying so many things, and she slipped out of my hand and broke in half. She can be glued back together, but she was coming up here. She was going to be center stage, and then I thought, okay, she's not meant to be center stage for whatever reason. And here she is. Here she is. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. That's awesome. That is awesome. So yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to see from these. And let me know. Let me know if anybody has any questions. We did good with time because I said I don't want to keep you all here too long because I want you all to show up. I want you all to come every week. I don't want it to be tedious. That's why it is short and sweet, right? And then you have some work to do for the rest of the week. Again, it is not an awful lot of stuff that you have to do. Just a little, and keeps you focused, keeps you connected. And then, oh, here's my planner. I'm so excited about my planner. So for my planner, I have not gotten my goddess of the month either, because I don't want to get mine until you all get yours. I'm not going to put my goddess of the month here. But yeah, I think on Wednesday, let me know. The first person who gets theirs, let me know. Once I hear that you're all getting it, I'll start using mine. My thing. But for right now, it is a mystery for me too. I don't know who's in there. Who's in my envelope. Oh, here's my pencil. Okay, so what I wanted to see, the 11th is the new moon. So next Thursday. Ooh, nice. So we'll be doing something for the new moon next Thursday. What do you think? We will be doing our first new moon, setting intentions and all that for this new year, new calendar year. Be consistent with our healing and spiritual journey. Oh, I like that. It helps us be. I like that. I'm going to write that down too. Thank you. See, that's what I want. I want us all to share. Please. I'm going to write that in my notes. So this journal, actually, I'm going to write it at the very beginning. I love that. Love that, Elena. Thank you. This journal belongs to my name. This helps me to stay consistent with my healing and spiritual journey. The New Year candle work. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I did that yesterday. And then I continued it a little bit today. I actually have to work with the end of my candle. It was still wet, so I still have to finish that ritual. Beautiful. Well, let me know if anybody has any questions. I am leaving you all. I'm leaving so soon. I cannot frickin' believe it. This is the 11th. I mean, this is a first, and I leave here. Putting it here in my planner. I love planners. I love them. But putting it on my planner, everything is so, I can just see it. And did you know that the planner has the goddess stickers, but also in the back, it has this cool calendar thing, but then in the back it has these stickers, you all. And I do want to make more and make them available. Like I want to make some little birthday ones, some full moon and new moon ones, so that you can use them on the calendar. You see? On the planner. Oh, thank you, Melody. Well, we're going to be doing stuff to make it better. Remember that I want to add the whole charms thing to it that we're going to create. So I'll be talking about that soon. Soon. We're just so pressed for time now. We're getting everything out that we can as soon as possible. The yellow terrace took a long time, but Sitka's working on the chalices, which some people still were missing, and all the sculptures, of course. Again, if you have any questions, if you're ever missing anything, if there's ever anything, amiss on your anything at all, let me know, because I swear to you that we love and appreciate you so much. And I love and appreciate you. You are my friends, and I just, I just want us to grow together, and for this to be nothing but a beautiful, beautiful space, a beautiful safe space, and a beautiful friendship space. That's what I really want, and this belongs to us. I created this for us, basically for us. So anything that you see in here too that you think, hey, I think this could be better, or I think that could be better. And here, by the way, this little space right here, I should have put this out here because I should have left it blank in case you want to draw in here, for example. But at the same time, when I thought about fixing it, I thought, well, I'm not going to fix it because then this makes us use our scissors and we can cut stuff out and paste it here, right? And I love chunky books. I don't know about you all, but well-loved notebooks where you pasted stuff on it and you've colored on it. And then I love Melody's idea. So she puts the envelopes here. So I want to do that. And make it well-loved. And like I said, when you're finished with this, another thing that I should have done is do like a date, because this is so this could be like winter 2024, right? And then so because it comes out with the seasons, winter 2024, because it's every 3 months, right? So that's perfect. So that's something that it should have. So then you'll fill it up and then you'll put it away. And then years later, you can like open it up and see what you were doing. I do that with my planners too, because in your planners, you'll write everything you're doing. And then years later, you can look back and you're like, oh yeah, that was the week that we went sick, or that was when so-and-so got sick, whatever. It's like a diary. Esther's here. You're loopy. Well, I'm better loopy than nauseous and sick. Oh, I'm so glad that you made it. Uh-oh. I went up too far on my messages. Hey, Esther. Just woke up and joined. Thank you, Elena. I'm glad you love it. That's so sweet. Can Silke make the goddess sticker small so when we get more than one goddess like today? Yeah, he can make them small. He can make them small so you can order smaller stickers. Let me write that down. I think that I'm going to be asking. We're gonna be delegating some jobs. So I think I'm gonna be asking Rodrigo to help us with that. with smaller stickers. It's been really hard for Sergio to work with our sticker maker because it always runs offline. We have a, there's two. There's the circuit and the silhouette. And we have the silhouette, and apparently he was saying that he wanted to try the circuit and see if it was easier. Smaller stickers for planner. I do want to make all kinds of stickers for the planner and the workbook. Like I said, even some birthday ones and everything. Because look how cute they are. So like so for example, here's the one that says, drive a stick. Drive a stick. That one, I'm going to put that one for my upcoming flight to Chile. So that one's going to be right here. That's going to be for my flight to Chile, right there. Yes, so happy that she's home and healing. It's been rough. Oh, nanai, nanai. Group hug. Group hug. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. And that I love that Della taught us this. And put your arms around yourself right now. And just feel this love from your soul sister tribe. And we're holding Esther extra tenderly, yet strongly today. We appreciate you, and we're blessed to know you, Esther, and to know, it's just a blessed group. And so, Esther, anybody who just came in, this was our first day using our tribe book. So excited. Esther, we pulled your cards. Cards for you because I think you got a few. But I'll tell you tomorrow when you're feeling better, okay? I will let you know tomorrow. So you don't have to worry about writing anything down right now. I love you all. So we have our protection from Black Tara. I think I was gonna burn it all the way down, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it here and light it every time we come together. I should take one with me to Chile as well. Yes, I know you're just watching. Get some rest, sweetie. And everybody else, have a beautiful night. I'm here for you. Remember that I am your friends. We are friends. We're here for each other. Remember to send me your phone number to be added to this WhatsApp group that we're going to do. The WhatsApp group is not something for huge, long discussions. It'll be something for lighthearted stuff, little, like a chat, like for example, for when Esther was in the hospital and she let me know, I would have gone ahead and put that in the chat and said, hey, she's in the hospital, da-da-da. Or, I don't know, like fun things too. That things that we're not going to maybe share in the Facebook group, more immediate things, perhaps. We'll figure it out. Again, I'm open to all of your suggestions, but I just would like a faster communication for things like that, really. If not, if I don't get a lot of interest, then we'll just keep it with the Facebook group. So don't feel forced to. It's only if you want to, okay? If there's not enough interest, this is a second time I'm calling out for it, And if not, well, it's okay. We'll just stick with a Facebook group, and that's it. All right. All right. Well, I would like to close this and thank you, sacred mothers, goddesses, and our ancestors for a beautiful, beautiful jornada with our soul sisters. I ask and thank you for a beautiful week ahead for all of us and our loved ones. I love you. Have a healthy and safe week, everyone. I will be back on probably tomorrow with lighthearted content. And Thursday, the ones, Thursday, 8 p.m. ET, here on TikTok, I will be presenting the ones. All right, I love you. Buenas noches, besitos. Buenas noches and besitos.